Oh. I got caught. I was adjusting. I was supposed to do something before I even, namely to turn off my Bluetooth and to set my do not disturb. Good morning, boomers. This is Miss Margaret, being messy in the morning from Morning Mocha. That's the playlist this is going under. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, 9:35 a.m., and it is 58 degrees. Lovely. I really wanted to go jogging this morning, but I can't because I'm just feeling chilly and I need my coffee. You know this. You know the routine. My great nephew has an interest in creating a YouTube channel. He wants to be a YouTuber at some point. He's still a little boy, so of course we're a little protective about that. Although I see children on YouTube, and in some cases I see them with their parents in the background, so we know they're not alone. So I think it's up to the parent. So my niece, she'll decide if it's time for him to do his YouTube or not. But this episode is for him actually. So good morning, sleepyhead. Get your butt out of bed. I know you're in the bed. You want to sleep till 1. Wake up. This is Aunt Margaret talking. I hope everything is well and you're enjoying your Saturday morning. I have had a talk with your grandmother, who would be my sister, and your mom, who would be my niece. And I understand that it would be helpful if your Aunt Margaret would at least write down or somehow give you guidance on getting this channel of yours started. So here's what. You know that puzzle that your mother has that's totally black with no picture on it, just all black ink. So you have to focus on the parts, the shape of the parts. That is a great starting point for your YouTube channel. For those of you who are just joining, this is Midlife Priceless, and I am talking to my great nephew right now, and anyone who has a young person in their lives who wants to do a YouTube channel. So use this as what? A nice way. Hey, Clint. Good morning to you. Use this as a guideline or a template. Let's call it a template for you helping them getting their YouTube channel started. Do they need equipment? No. Just need your phone, or an old phone even will work, because all you need to do with that old phone is connect to Wi-Fi, and then they're live. They have their channel. They're good. Of course, you want to monitor that heavily because the predators are out. Brazil. How many times did you type that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 23, 24 times. It looks like you typed Brazil. How is it in Brazil, Luca? Oh, good morning from DC. Art of Mind 559. That sounds interesting. You have a channel? If you do, put your channel in the chat. I don't mind. I don't mind sharing information. So back to this thing about my great nephew. Here's what. I'm going to give you the laundry list, but it doesn't mean that I do it all the time. I know to do it, but I don't necessarily do it like I should. So let's start off with the fact that with a young person, if you already have a channel, you can create a playlist for them that is unlisted. Videos can be unlisted, and that means that a person has to have the link to find or view the video. They can't just run a search and go find it using Google or a search within YouTube. So for my great nephew, I'm willing to create a playlist that's unlisted, and any videos he wants posted, I will post them unlisted so that only family and people that his mom approves of can watch those videos. Paulos, I am in Florida. That's where I am. I look like I'm in a warm climate because the sun is shining through the window. It's actually kind of chilly. It's 57 degrees, which I call chilly. I'm used to Caribbean heat, and I'm not getting it here lately. So back to the playlist and the videos. They can be unlisted, and you really want to think very carefully about that. Another one, yes, I'm going to McDonald's for coffee. Please don't fuss with me about McDonald's. I need coffee, and it's the closest one. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I'm moving on. The opening, the closing, and the content. Sometimes it's better to plan those things. What will you say every time you start the channel? What will you say, or a video, or how will you close out every time? And what content are you going to post on a subject? Sometimes you're just living day to day and you actually don't know what you want to say or what you're going to talk about. You wake up and there it is. And that's how I'm doing this video now. I actually, Vladan, thank you for being so pretty. Am I pretty? Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I do not speak Portuguese. I'm sorry. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. So you want to kind of know and plan what you're going to talk about. And my suggestion for young people is get them index cards, and that way they can write down their ideas and shuffle them and be able to arrange them. It doesn't necessarily have to be on a bulletin board or anything, but it's nice when they can. I'm sorry for that streak of sun coming through. It's unavoidable. Let me see if I can change the way my card is sitting. Is that better? Yeah, there it goes. It went away. So you want to help them plan. Not they just get on there and say and then they're upset and no, take it down. It'll be a long day. Also, remind them, or you hold up something like a blue card that reminds them to say, if you haven't already, please tap the like button, comment, share, whatever it is you want them to say. You want to say that repeatedly, something I never do. So I'll say it now. Please like this video, comment, share, and subscribe. Paula, you don't speak English, but you don't understand much of what they say. I understand. I don't understand a lot of different languages, but if you listen, sometimes it gets better. Just my suggestion. In this case, my great nephew wants to give us the experience of he and his mother trying to put this puzzle together. Again, the puzzle does not have a picture, so you can't tell if it's a flower you're making over here in the corner or anything. You can't go by color because the whole puzzle is one black sheet. So you have to focus on the shape and whether or not they connect, as opposed to the picture. It's a piece of work. I think they like to be tortured, my niece and my great nephew. Anyway, so for my great nephew, if you have your notebook handy, here are the other things, and I hope you wrote down the first ones. You have to have an opening, you have to have a closing, and you need to have content. You also need to remind people to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right? Okay. Now, my suggestion, Johnny Bravo said that when he hears people begging for likes and subs, meaning subscribers, he immediately does not like and subscribe. So, please, don't do me like that, Johnny. Johnny Bravo, come on now. You understand the situation. Oh, it's bright, huh? Great day. All right, so the other thing here, for my great nephew, These are 5 good starting points for those index cards I was suggesting. One is to introduce the product. What is the puzzle? Where did it come from? Why is it different? What makes it interesting? Why are you getting that puzzle? Why are you bothering with this puzzle at all? The reason why you find it interesting, the reason you think it will be fun, right? The second thing is to unbox it. Show us, let us build, work in, and be part of the excitement of taking it out, taking it out of the plastic wrap, taking it out of the box, spreading the pieces of the puzzle all over the table, things like that. And that is our unboxing. Now, with the unboxing, I have to say something here. Where are you going to put this puzzle? Because once you set it up and start on it, you can't move it, right? Not really. So the question becomes, where are you going to get put the puzzle together? So my idea here is maybe go shopping for a table at the Goodwill, just a table and you measure out. You know what the measurement of the puzzle will be because it's on the box, right? So go to the Goodwill and just get a table big enough so that it's the puzzle table, and then you don't have to keep moving it. And yes, I will sponsor your table. I'll cash app your mom, and you can buy whatever you like. All right, now third thing you want to do is, that was the third thing. The fourth thing is strategy. How are you going to put this puzzle together when you don't know what the picture is? There's no picture. So are you going to try to do the edges first and then work on the middle part? Are you just going to see if you can luckily connect 2 pieces and set those aside like that? I mean, what are you going to do? Hey, Lily Pad, good morning. Thank you. I don't know why people keep saying I'm pretty. I'm just average. That's what's going on around these parts. This is all lip gloss. Don't get excited. It's just lip gloss. So now I feel like I can't see you. Oh man. All right. It's a little bit better. I don't want to squint because I get those things. The strategy, yeah, that's something you want to look at. Also, record your progress over time. How long did you work on it? How many more pieces are you ahead now? And whether or not you're getting frustrated, which I think is going to happen. My goodness, how long is it going to take you all to do this puzzle? Because I think it's 100 pieces or something like that. I don't know if I have 100 pieces worth of patience, but the next time I see you, I promise you, I will give you half an hour on that awful puzzle. Okay? And don't be getting on my sister, your grandmother, or your great grandmother about helping you get that puzzle together. They'll just bring you lemonade probably and some cookies. That's all they got for you. Tips. When you're recording, instead of holding the camera upright, I'm using a business card to show you. Instead of holding the camera this way, hold your camera that way, horizontal. This is vertical and this is horizontal. So hold your camera horizontal. Why are you doing that? Because there's more real estate. We can see more of what's happening when your mom is moving the camera around, right? Okay? You don't have to, but it's easier to edit if it's the long way. And I don't know if you need me to edit your videos or not with music and all the fun things, but you'll tell me, I'm sure. So then... Oh.
Will you be using the mobile app today?
No, just a large coffee black, please.
And that's it for you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, yes, and that's all those $2.35.
Thank you. All right. The deed is done. My coffee has been ordered. All right. Thumbnails. Every time you do a video, take a picture that expresses how you're feeling that day. If it's I'm aggravated, or hey, I got some parts together, or I haven't figured it out. Pose for your thumbnail And that's the one that people see. That's the little small picture people see when they're scrolling through YouTube to decide whether or not they want to see it. If you have a special title, we need to get that in there. And we'll talk about keywords when I see you again or when I talk to you again. But a keyword is what people use to search by. All right? So we'll talk about what a keyword is and what are some good keywords for you. As an example, puzzle, um, hobby, fun. Those might be some keywords for you. And we need to know your handle. What are you going to call yourself? You can call yourself by your name if you want, but wouldn't it be really cool if you called yourself something like Puzzle Master or, you know, 100 the hard way or anything fun, just whatever it is that you think is fun. And yes, you can change it, all right? You probably, no, you can use anything you want because we're not going to actually put you on YouTube with your own account. Not yet. All right? The other thing, you're going to make mistakes. If you have been watching this video, like I hope you are, and I know that my sister and niece will, then what you know is that sometimes I make mistakes when I'm speaking, and I have to dial it back and start again. Just keep going. People are fine. They talk themselves and they know that they make mistakes too. So don't worry about making mistakes because you can verbally fix them. This is a 99-piece puzzle. Oops, not 99. Isn't it 100? Yes, it's 100. It's okay. It's not a big deal, right? So don't worry about making mistakes because I know you're a little bit of a perfectionist, so don't worry about that part. We're not looking for perfection. We're looking to be included in your life and something you're working on and something you're enjoying, something challenging you and making you so much sharper, as if we need that, but you're already a sharp little guy. So, verbalize everything. That's another tip. When you are doing something, people can't see what you're thinking. So you have to learn to speak through your process. So, for example, just now when you saw me talking about, oh, I see a streak of light going through the camera, let me back up and so and so. If I just started backing up and doing things, it would look a little strange. But at least you know why I'm doing what I'm doing. And you have the patience to let me get it done and make it a more pleasant viewing experience or a more informative viewing experience, things like that. Um, there is, thank you. The gentleman wanted, see, just now I'm waving saying thank you to who? There's a guy in the next lane, and we're supposed to, every other car, alternate going through this drive through, and he realized that I was next. So, hey, True Jeffy. Hi, Pumpkin. True, Jeffy, I cannot discuss what you're asking because this particular video is for my great nephew, and he's a little boy, and that's just not something I want him to hear me discussing. I would say, in a word, yes, I'll say that for you, but I don't want him to be exposed to that. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Um, that is really it. I just wanted to encourage you to encourage young people to document their life experience in a different way. If this is something that interests them, this is a great way to start. And then if they want to keep it up, then and you feel that they are responsible and mature enough, then consider allowing them to move into a space where they have their own account. You can always move the videos over. Now, you can't move the number of views and the viewer hours, the viewing time, but you can move the videos. And I've done that. Some of the videos on my channel are from 2 channels ago. I don't get credit for it, but it's there because it's mine. And it's important to me that I document my process and my progress because my first channel had nothing to do with what I'm doing now, which is just talking to people. I like to share my journey as a baby boomer and as an active senior. It is not my interest to talk about technology all the time. I work in technology, but working in it is enough. I don't want to talk about it too all day. Training people all day. You have to have some outlet for having fun and thinking through other things in your work life balance. But that's me. Everyone has their own purpose and calling. There are people who like to teach you how to crochet online or on their YouTube channel. There are people who like to discuss, um, I don't know, the best way to sweep a floor. Who knew? But they're there. I mean, that's the nice thing about YouTube. If you're looking for a place where you can find someone who adds upholstery to polka dot chairs while they're sitting on a barrel of rum, you can find it. My goodness. Any combination of things that you can imagine, you can absolutely get in on YouTube. So that's it, people. Can you imagine all this time I've been talking? I have driven you with me to get coffee and still don't have it yet. And we've been on here for 20 minutes. It's okay. I like talking to you guys. So, Saturday morning, I jogged yesterday, I jogged the day before, and I'm going to jog today. And I keep saying it because I'm promising myself. I'm challenging myself. I want this weight off. My goal is 15 pounds, and I'll let you know when I get there. But rest assured, I'm working on it. This is serious business. As serious as my coffee this morning. All right. Where I'm from and all the things. Magic Johnson, and I cannot pronounce this last name. It's written in a script that I don't know how to pronounce. I'm sorry. I'm in Florida. And it is not the sunshine state that I always was promised. Oh, no wonder it's taking so long. There's no one here at the #1 window where you're supposed to pay. They're doing everything out of the same window. All right. I'm nothing if I'm not adaptable. What are you all doing this Saturday morning? I know my great nephew is asleep, and if I know my niece, so is she, unless she's at work. It's nice talking to you this morning. Hi, ma'am. Hi, Ami Tubero 07. Hi, Ahmed. How are you? Are you doing okay this morning? Have you had coffee? Listen, let's talk about coffee just a moment here. Coffee. I like percolated coffee. I do not like drip coffee, and I know that's what I'm buying, but it's the best I can do under the circumstances. But yes, I have a percolator, and my favorite coffee is out of New Orleans, Cafe Du Monde, and it is a what do you call it? It's coffee with I can't call the name right now, but anyway, it's in um, it's in Cafe Du Monde. Do not buy it on Amazon. They do not have a store on Amazon. It is not the real thing, and I made that mistake already. Buy it from their website or chicory. It has chicory in it, and I mean it is the best coffee ever. Promise you that. Promise you that. So let me get my little cup holder ready for my coffee. But yeah, that's the best coffee ever. And if you once you have it, Maxwell House just doesn't meet the mark. Starbucks tastes like burnt coffee to me, if you ask me. I'm sorry if you're a Starbucks fan, but I'm not a Starbucks fan. I'll tolerate Starbucks. I'll meet people at Starbucks, but trust and believe it's not where I go. Amit is in India. Wow. I've really been impressed with how many people are from other countries watching this channel. And thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed hearing from people and, finding out more about you and what's going on in your region. I like Indian food, by the way. At least I'll say this way: the Indian food that they make in the U.S. I like. I know it's not authentic. I know it's not, but it's the best we got. So if that's a good introduction, I love Indian food. The heat, the peppers, and things, not too much, because you all got that doggone firebrand heat. When you all pepper something, it goes to the bone marrow. It doesn't even just hit the tongue. It goes all through your whole body. You all got some really spicy food, but I learned to cook with yogurt through your cuisine, which was something new for me. I really liked it. All right, now I'm meandering and talking about just about anything and everything. But again, if you want to talk to me about anything really, you can email me. It's in my channel description. Hi, fine. How you doing? Hot coffee. I got a large coffee, black. She's about to hand me 4 orange juices, so I knew it wasn't mine. She said, I'm coming with the change. Um, so yeah, that's everything. That's it, and that's all, as they say. All right. So have a great day. Have a great weekend. Do something for you, please. Bye for now.